Alright, so for today's video, I think we're going to switch it up a little bit, man. If you don't know, I'm Rick from the Lost Serpents. Usually I do videos, making DIY projects for reptiles, enclosure builds, things that are more focused and on specific projects, things of that nature. But I think I want to take the channel in a little different direction. I feel like I want to do more of a vlog style. Not completely, not all the time, but for a good bit of it, I feel like we're going to do some vlogs. I feel like I connect more with the vlogs, with the people doing vlog pet channels like Tyler Nolan and I like Fanatic and Paul Cafaro and Camp Kennan. That's what I gravitate more to. I don't consider myself really a big breeder. I breed in ball pythons very smallly. I consider myself a keeper, hobbyist. I do want to try and show people what I learn as I learn. I try to help people learn too, because the way I learn is from the internet. I don't have a whole bunch of people. I don't have anybody really in the reptile community that I can turn to and learn from. I don't have no mentor. I learn everything from online. But like I said, what I connect with more is the keeping aspect of it. So I want to show more day-to-day what's going on in my reptile room. Take y'all with me on my journey as I build up my reptile room. Maybe my reptile business hopefully becomes a good breeding business one day. Maybe we'll be doing shows and we'll be selling a lot of snakes. But that's not even the goal. The goal is just to have fun. And especially because my daughter ended up liking reptiles as well. It's something to do with my family. I changed my life around in my 30s, and this is something that connected for this big gap in my life and focused me. So it's something I can do with my daughter, and I wanna have the memories of it, and YouTube is a good way to do that. So today we're gonna get around the reptile room, see what we gotta do today. I know we gotta feed Littlefoot, the baby Savannah monitor. Later on we gotta feed the ball pythons. And we just check on our day-to-day tasks. And I'm gonna take y'all with me and do that today. So let's see what we gotta do. Alright, first we gotta feed Littlefoot. He was just out. I got the enclosure build up on the channel I just did recently. This new enclosure we built for him. I already have the next enclosure. I see he pooped in the water bowl. Wow, he took a massive dump in the water bowl. And where'd he go? He went in his little burrow that he's got dug down in the back. You see that hole? Go through there. Oh, he's up there. Look at that. I thought he went down in his hole. He's up there basking. But we gotta feed Littlefoot, so that's one of the first things we're definitely gonna do. We gotta clean his water bowl. Check on the terrariums. Do we got a water plants today? I mean terrariums. Nah, we did that yesterday, it looks like. But, just get a visual on everybody. Terrariums are looking good. I put some leaf litter and everything yesterday. This is a leopard gecko that we rescued. I say rescued, but I had to get from my brother-in-law, my nephew. Brother-in-law passed, and my nephew. I'm gonna really take care of it, and we'll just get an eye on some of the ball pythons. Maybe we don't want to take too many snakes out because they are going to eat tonight. But another thing I do want to do today is I want to get this baby snake out. The baby from last year, the last baby. I want to talk about him and maybe try and figure out what he is. He may look like an ivory, but he shouldn't be an ivory. It's a mystery to me. He kind of looks like a super banana champagne, which makes no sense, and I'll tell you why. But for now, let's get some roaches and feed Littlefoot. We got some shrimp. We got our dubia roaches. We're going to give our guy Littlefoot here a nice little meal. We're going to give him the dubias first, because once he gets that shrimp, I don't think he's going to want nothing else. He ain't never had shrimp before. Our guy here is not too used to eating on camera. He He does eat on camera, but it's not a ton. You know, he's got 2 cameras in his face. It's a little different for him. But we'll make it work because he loves to eat. Don't you, my God? We got Littlefoot because my daughter was taking a liking to the lizards in the pet stores. They had them in the pet stores. She was really taking a liking to the bearded dragons. And I ain't want no bearded dragon. He gave me a good excuse to get a monitor. You know, I figured she'll have a better connection with a monitor than she will with the bull python. Alright, y'all, so we got some shrimp. We got our dubia roaches. We're going to give our guy a little foot here, a nice little meal. We're going to give him the dubias first because once he gets that shrimp, I don't think he's going to want nothing else. He never had shrimp before. Our guy here is not too used to eating on camera. He does eat on camera, but it's not a ton. You know, he's got 2 cameras in his face. It's a little different for him. But we'll make it work because he loves to eat. Don't you, my God? We got Littlefoot because my daughter was taking a liking to the lizards in the pet stores. They had them in the pet stores. She was really taking a liking to the bearded dragons. And I ain't want no bearded dragon. They gave me a good excuse to get a monitor. You know, I figured she'll have a better connection with a monitor than she will with the bull pythons. Don't get me wrong, she loves the bull pythons. But monitors are just special. Get way better interaction, better bonds with them, I think. So we got Littlefoot here, we're growing him up. He's about 1 year old. Yeah. Oh, he's throwing out. No, stay in there. Hey, no. Okay, that's no good. We don't want that. And while we do this, while I'm running around my room doing what I do, look, he sees the other camera. He says, why is this in my enclosure? What is going on, Dad? This is all new. And these reptiles are very intelligent. You do something different in their enclosure, they know, they want to see what's going on, they want to figure it out. So like I was saying, we got him so my daughter has a better bond with one of these animals. As she grows, he will grow with her. He's a little over 1 year old. Thought he might have been a girl, but now I think he's a boy. I think I feel some heavy pains. And like I said, look at him inspect that camera. Like I was saying, anytime you see me doing anything, you think you have some tips for me to do it better, ways you would do it, things I'm doing wrong, please let me know. Drop comments. The main thing I want to do with this channel is build a community that we can help each other, learn from each other, and get better at keeping these animals. You like that, boy, huh? Yeah, you like that, huh? That's called shrimp, Dad. What is that? What is that? These animals are insectivorous. They're not supposed to eat all kinds of rodents and things like a lot of people feed them. They get overweight, they get fatty liver disease, and they end their life early. But in the wild, they would eat things like clams, they do eat things like snakes and bull pythons and little lizards. They're very opportunistic. So, I've fed on fish before. It's just not a staple of his diet. For the most part, he gets insects. That's what he would be eating in the wild, especially at this size. Whoa, where you going, boy? Where you going? Come on. So that's what we're trying to keep him with. We want to have our boys as long as we can. Who knows what Littlefoot's from? I've asked this question a couple times on my channel, and nobody's answered me yet. Don't make me feel that old, man. I know I got some 80s babies out there. Who knows where I got the name of Littlefoot? What kid movie is it from? Somebody gotta know, man. Alright. You like that, Dad? Here goes a little bit of, I don't even know what to call it, the tail. You want that? He said, what is that? There ain't no meat in there, Dad. Gotta eat it. No? You're not gonna eat it? I suppose I'll have it. Yeah. All done. Alright, so that's Littlefoot. That's our guy. He's gonna be a big part of this channel. We're gonna watch him grow. We already got, look at him inspecting the camera. We already got a grow tent for him to go in the next. And then we're going to build him a forever home. We're going to build him something nice down here. My wife said we're going to build him a whole room in the basement, which is basically true. We're going to inspect that camera. What is that, Dad? He's like, why is this in my house? What is going on, Dad? What? That's our guy right there. Water bowl all cleaned out. Some water in it. This water bowl is nice, big enough for me to get inside of. He's got a water monitor, but he does like to be in water once in a while and chill out. Especially when he's got a deep shed going on. That's our boy Littlefoot. Alright, yo, a little tip I got from Spheric Reptiles. If you use frozen dog, put your rats in a bag and he vacuum seals them, I believe. I use Ziploc bags and then put them in the water. It keeps the rats smelling fresher and it keeps the water from being on them. I was noticing some of my animals will get distracted by the water sometimes and they just seem to have a better feeding response to this way with the rats and the smell is in the air a lot better, I feel like. I mean, it may work for you, it may not. It worked for me. He says it worked for him. Everybody got their own way of doing things, but this works for me. So I figured I'd share it with y'all. But let's get to the fun. Let's feed some snakes. We got rats. We got hungry snakes. Especially these snakes that are ready to breed. Are in breeding mode. They're ready to go, trust me. So, let's get some snakes fed. Let's get rid of it all. This isn't going to be as easy as normal. I kind of stopped feeding this. Filming this. Usually, so I'm not in the, see, sometimes they do get wet, but whatever. This here is Naja, Big Mama. She had her first clutch ever last year. She's ready to go again. She's eating like a friggin' pig. What's up, Mom? I swear they don't eat as good on camera. They can smack their food. Now I get the camera back, y'all. They're going to be back to being picky. Camera definitely affects them. I don't care what anybody says. 100% sure it does. Alright, let's go to room. What should I do first? All the snakes that might eat twice. So, that looks smart. Beat myself in. I'm going to go to all the snakes that might eat twice, same as the girls that are breeding. They're eating like straight pigs. Where'd you go? No way, you're all food. Oh, I was going to say you want to forget red like twice. Yeah, huh? You're not high enough. Their feeding response has been insane as of late. Let's go over here. This beautiful enclosure right here is our girl Trix. See if Trix wants to eat for us. She should. She's another one we're going to be breeding this year. So I don't see no problem with her eating. She is in her hide though, so we're going to have to get her to come out. Where's your head at, girl? There it comes. She's not like feeding on hammer. Definitely an easy way to get yourself bit. Oh, there she goes. Especially when you're watching through the camera like I am right now. This is so nuts. Her feeding response has changed so much with the camera on. You gotta be kidding me. I do not believe this. They were smoking these rats. It was nuts, the difference in their feeding response. But this one has almost bit me the last couple of times. This is Cleo. About to feed. She is a straight hypo. This will be her first season breeding. Definitely came with the cameras on. It's really crazy. The camera definitely does something to them. Something they're not a huge fan of the camera, I'll tell you that. We got Princess Elsa looking ready to go. I don't know what she's looking at right now, but that was weird. He did eat last week though. Yeah, he took it. Little punk grab, but he grabbed it. Sometimes it just takes a little teasing. I'm telling my brother to name these two, Princess Elsa and Princess Anna. Princess Anna is actually, what is she? Special, spot nose, red stripe, G stripe. I think I got her auction or sale. I just like the jeans, so picked her up. It was a decent price. Figure out what projects I want to work her into later on. Thinking about putting her in the lavender albino project. Look at this smoke show right here. Whoa! That's how they all been eating. That's sherbet. Lavender albino project is gonna be crazy. Can't wait to get that thing popping. Next year we should start breeding some of them. Actually gonna bring these down so y'all can see what's going on here. This is the boy I just picked up. Loki. He's OD Firefly Scrambler. Can't wait to get into that Scrambler project. That's going to be another one of my big projects I want to work. I love this Scrambler stuff. I love the orange, yellow lavender, albino Scrambler projects I want to lean towards, stuff like that. Very pretty animals I'm going for. Oh, come on, Loki. You've been a good eater too. What's going on? Come on. You're in shed. That's what's going on. Oh, you missed. He's in shed, but he's eating. I love that. Gotta love when they eat in shed. Oh, now we'll get some of the babies that I produced out. Well, the baby that's going to eat it. The other one, he's still eating live. We're lucky he's even eating. We'll try and feed him regular. Maybe he'll pick up in his first time for us today, but I doubt it. This boy's for sale, still on Morph Market. There's champagne animals produced this year. Alright, so this is our mystery baby here. Pairing, I know it's going to look like an ivory, but it should not be an ivory. Just doesn't make sense. The pairing, we're going to get him in a light box too, hopefully we'll be able to see him a little better, was banana champagne to black magic, black pastel, Mojave, vanilla, probable, OD, and hurricane. I got him from Balls Deep. He said he believes it probably is hurricane and OD, but couldn't be 100% sure, so they want to sell him as it. Alright, he's all over the place. Maybe this light box isn't the best idea right now, because he's still not showing his colors. He's basically white, but he has like this on his back. Dad looked almost exactly the same. Alright, yeah, the box ain't working out here, so let's do away with the box. It looks like an ivory, right? But with the pairing, it would make no sense. I've heard that champagne can hide Mojave, and maybe then it's the Mojave interaction, but you can see real light the camera is not doing it no justice picking up the freeway striping on his back. I'm going to pull Dad out and show you what Dad looks like too. Alright y'all, this is Dad. Our camera is doing him no justice either. He looks the same as she did. He did. The baby did. He is solid yellow and has the markings down his back, which when he was younger had an orange coloration to him and purple tint around it. You can kind of see it on his back there. They faded some with time, but he's banana champagne. And the baby, the only thing I've seen that looks like the baby, it looks like scarring on his back, but it's not. It's actually a freeway type striping line. Baby, see it a little bit there. Looks like a super banana champagne, which doesn't make no sense really. But I seen a theory, and I may have this wrong, I may remember it wrong online, saying that not Partho, but when they reproduce with the dad's genes alone, that they get the straight copies of the dad's genes, but they always get the homozygous form. So if it's recessive, it gets the visual trait. There's a super, it gets the super trait. So this snake would pass off super banana champagne, I believe. Now I could be wrong about that. If you know, let me know in the comments, or if you have any ideas of what this baby may be, let me know in the comments. You know what, let's try and get it on some cocoa and have it in the picture and see what we see then. Maybe the cocoa will make it stand out. That's the best picture I'm getting of it so far right here. You see the striping on its back, on the dorsal, little freeway striping, and it's white, not yellow. And that is yellow with the striping on the dorsal. The white version, from what I've seen, would be super banana. That makes no sense. Ivory makes no sense. So somebody, please drop it in the comments. Help me out. What do y'all think this snake is? Alright, y'all. That'll do it. First vlog here at the Serpent Center. It's a wrap. Let me know. Y'all like content like this? Should I keep the videos going like this? You like the old way better? What do you think I should do? Drop it in the comments. I want this channel to be for us, not just me. Let me know what y'all want to see. Like, comment, subscribe, help me out. It costs you nothing, but it'll make this channel go far. Let's get it. Deuces.